for different lengths ranging from 10 seconds to 24 hours. If you would let me see the people that would actually then I could use it. Wanna say hi to the people?
Who?
You.
Hi, people.
So we have how much? 2 minutes to show time.
What you gonna do?
And then wait.
Do a little guess. Oh, but the name's on it. Never mind. Is it?
What name?
Of what you're gonna be talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, well, not that.
Anunnaki. See? Peoples, hello. So, tonight we're here to investigate the Anunnaki. The first thing I want to say about Anunnaki is, if you come from the Caribbean or if you ever travel to the Caribbean, you know the little baggage tags that they put on your baggage, yeah? When you go to Antigua's, the little baggage tag says ANU. Anu. I don't know, I'm just saying. I noticed that. Monstrat one says MNI. But I just thought it was weird. Anu, Anunnaki. I don't know. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe not. But yeah. So, what other point I wanted to make? Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of negative things about the Anunnaki, and in my personal life, I've been hearing positive things about the Anunnaki. So, once and for all, for everybody's information and for the Anunnaki, we're going to see what God wants us to know about the Anunnaki. That's what we're here to do tonight. So, without further delay, Most High, what do you want the whole world to know about the Anunnaki? What do you want us to know about the Anunnaki, please? I want you guys to see the decks. We got one deck. And we have 2 decks. Because you know, in this world, yeah, the current powers that be, they like to turn things that are good bad and things that are bad good. It'll be a long reading. So, let's get right to it with the first deck. Joining me, although I still can't see you. Look at this one saying tap to try, tap to retry. Well, computer hackers, I'm doing what I got to do. You better do what you gotta do, or else it is what it is, okay? This is a battle between good and evil. I should set up my other phone as well. I think I'll do that right now. Just as a backup. If I can find it, that would be nice.
The phone?
No, the one with the gold cover. Okay, I got it.
I got 2 phones.
Because I was already disconnected just now. These fools. I got all the same in the world. So if you wanna fuck with the live, at least we got backup. Back up.
mass destruction have been created. I hope
Are you
not.
telling me you're dead? It's saying I'm dead, yo.
Because the mass destruction has killed it.
Look.
Alright.
Where's my charger that should be inside there? Not that one.
It
See
was...
there, see there. Plug it in and pass it to me, please. I'm sorry, guys. See, I'm not supposed to have to do this if the people on the side of good are doing their job, because I'm sure we got some computer geniuses on our team who are supposed to be looking out for people like me who are doing the Lord's work. But apparently,
Cheers, Wolf.
move your foot.
Charge my phone. Get your key off my screen.
Okay, we're almost ready to go, guys. Okay, so now we're ready. Ready like Freddy. Alright, so we're working on the Anunnaki today. I was just saying how the baggage tags for Antigua is ANU. God is like wise, educated, and confident. Wait, go like this. It's like, good idea. I agree. Set up 2 phones. So yeah, it's funny how the baggage tags be saying ANU. Anu. I don't know if it's significant. I was just making an observation. So sorry for the delay, guys. I had to set up the next phone so that we can have a good copy of this reading. Because I'm not sure if the computer hackers of the Good Secret Society are actually doing their work, or if they care about what I'm doing or not. Apparently, I is not important to know. But it's alright, because I is a lone ranger until said time. So, what does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? It's more wise to be reliant on yourself in this world, my friends. That's what this is teaching us. Instead of relying on a computer hacker to give me clear signal, get my other phone. Alright, Most High, come in and tell us what we need to know about the Anunnaki, please. God of creation. The Alpha and the Omega. The all-knowing, all-seeing, all-present God. Oh, Thank you. I was looking for that.
In my bag.
I need it.
There's also a spoon in here in case you're ever looking.
Malika's in the building, y'all.
Not for long. Or am I?
Okay, 3 more times. If there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please remove them, Most High, and let's get on with what we've come here to do. Show them that you are the best. Thank you. Alright, so the first thing, okay, so we got willing at the bottom of the deck. Alright. Let's see, what does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? Okay. Ooh, we got intoxicated. See, that's how most people feel about them. It's like they're woozy. So the first thing, we got intelligence. We got distracted. We got silence. We got accomplished. Forced. Unconfident. Precisely, because that's the information that I got. Okay, and God wouldn't lead me wrong. So, the first thing we need to know is that they're intelligent. Then we have distracted, and we have silence. So they've been working on other things. So it's like they could have been strayed a little bit. They're intelligent, but they've been distracted, so they've kind of gone silent. Okay? And I guess their silence and their distraction has caused people to become unconfident. So it's like they were lured outside of their greatness. And that's why I got in the reading, the personal reading that I got when God was talking to me about the Anunnaki. It was saying that the powers that be are actually trying to defame their character and make people not have confidence in what they can do. So they're basically intoxicating us with lies about the Anunnaki. Okay? But just like everyone and everything else, they are not all powerful. So they can be misled. And they have been misled. And that's the reason why they have gone so silent. Okay? So that's the first message that God wants us to know. So we got intoxicated at the bottom of the deck. Then we have ignorance. Fearful. So they've been kind of confused, and now they're afraid. So we got jealous. So powers have managed to overpower the Anunnaki, but I feel like they're on the verge of finding their strength and their wisdom back. Did I say think? I know they are. Okay? They're working on their happiness again. Exactly. So they were taken out for a while, yeah, with confusion, but they're on their way back, and they are underappreciated. So the Anunnaki deserve to be more appreciated. Because they weren't being respected or valued, they were disappointed, and so they tried to fit in. That's what the jealousy is all about. So in this world, instead of being their great self, they were unfortunately misled by the people of this world and the way that they see and do things. Anunnaki, you shouldn't do that because you are above us. Your intelligence surpasses humanity's intelligence, or we earthlings' intelligence, or you know who I'm talking about. Whoever you allowed to get into your head, they are beneath you. Okay? So what this has told me about the Anunnaki so far is that they too are basically, they're not God. Let's put it like that. They're not God, but they do have power. Unfortunately, they were led to believe that they're not as powerful as they are. So they let lesser beings guide them along the wrong path. And so they went into silence. And then I guess, so people saying negative things about the Anunnaki, I guess they were in some ways right. But really and truly who they are at their core, they are actually divine beings. They are beings of intelligence. Okay? Unfortunately, they wanted to fit in, and because of wanting to fit in, they changed up who they were, which is the case just like most of us. Most of us change up who we are just so that we can fit in this society, because when you try to be yourself, they come down very hard on you. As you can see with my life, those of you who have been following my life story, you can see that I'm going through a very hard time. Why? Because I'm choosing not to conform to nonsense, because I can see that it's nonsense, and I don't care how they feel about me, because I love me. And that's the stance that the Anunnaki should have taken, but it was destined that they step down from their height of greatness in order to fit in and keep the peace between them and those who seek to overpower them. Okay? Yeah. I'm not going to do that. So don't bother try it with me. So let's see what else does God want us to know about the Anunnaki. At least that cleared up the reason why so many people have negative views on the Anunnaki. It makes more sense to me now. But they still are who they are. It's just that now they're on a mission to find themselves back, to become great again. People, we are in one tiny bedroom, so you could hear everything Malika's doing. We apologize. Two more. So yeah, they're beings of love, and they wanted to feel cool and feel accepted and keep the peace. So they became one of these heathens. They morphed into one of these stupid heathens that are in control of the earth right now, unfortunately. They didn't realize how much more elevated they were above these stupid beings who are in control of the earth at this time. It was better. It wasn't that loud. Two more times. What else does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? So basically, they're fallen angels. They fell from grace. But now they're finding their way back. just like the rest of us. So at the bottom of the deck, we got change your look or presentation. Exactly. So what you see when it comes to the Anunnaki at this time is not who they actually are. Okay, they step down from grace to fit in. Okay. So what does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? We got team up with you know who and sing about what you know or talk about what you know. So right now the Anunnaki are ready to team up with people who are on the same wavelength as them and teach them. They're willing to talk about what they know. Exactly. They're ready to get up from off the ground and rise back up to greatness. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we got it's not what you say but how you say it. To change one's look or presentation. Exactly. So they're ready to teach. Yeah. Write about what you know about. So they're ready to share what they know so that they can inspire. And then we got conscious music. The meaning is in the name. What do the masses need to be conscious of? Like I said, they're ready to teach us. They're ready to bring humanity back to consciousness. And in order to do that, that must mean that they have found their way back to consciousness. But now that I'm doing this reading, it's like it will encourage some people to see them for who they are once again. Let's see, motivation. What has been your motivation? So their motivation is for us to not change our perspective about being independent and doing things alone. So finding one's own inner strength, okay, and not caring too much about what people think. And that's what they fell into. So in a sense, look, God is waiting for an invitation. So in a sense, yeah, to be, and the right people will come. So in a sense, what they're here to teach us now is what they've just been through, about believing in themselves and not caring about what people think. Because they cared too much about what the people around them thought and what they would be willing to do to them and stuff like that, they changed their whole perspective, they changed their whole reputation, and it wasn't in a positive way. But now they have found themselves back and they're ready to rise again and take their rightful place as teachers, inspirers, motivators, builders. Okay? And yeah, that's what they're doing. So what else does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? So they had a fall from grace and they have risen again. Now they're looking to team up with like-minded people who are willing to bring out the best in themselves and bring out the best in period. Believing to know. And this is exactly what was revealed to me in our personal reading. So you're not wrong for thinking negatively about them, but it's simply because they fell from grace just as all of us have. Like it said in the Bible, there's no perfect one except for God itself. So all deities, all angels, all spirit guides, sometimes they get it wrong, you know. But was it really wrong though? Because now they have an inside look at what it's like to not follow your own inner wisdom and be trying to fit in. So they actually learned from it. So like in my deck there, it says you either win or you learn. It's either a victory or a lesson. So it's all good really. It's just part of their journey. So now they understand more the human journey. I don't know if they're human too, but they're going through what we're going through. Not having confidence in ourselves, not knowing which way to go, not having confidence in each other, being led down the wrong path, thinking that we're on the right path because we want to be accepted by those around us. Now they know exactly what we're going through. And those make the best counselors. When you're in something and you've actually gone through it and overcome it, you have learned a lot if you're paying attention. And they're wise enough to pay attention, and they have. So now they're willing to help us to heal because they have healed. One more. Alright, at the bottom of the deck this time we got there is outside interference. Exactly. There is outside interference. So all these decks are confirming what the first deck was saying to me. So they were prioritizing others. What does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? They were prioritizing others. Instead of being their own brilliant self, they were putting themselves. At the bottom of the deck we got this is a chapter of your story where you take a break from dating. So this is a chapter of their story where they take a break from being influenced by outside people who are beneath them. Okay? And they're ready to make their move. That's what God wants us to know about the Anunnaki. We got, girl, you know better, and man, you know better. It's now or never. So it is time. Yeah. So they're going to take a break from prioritizing others because they know better now. They don't care about conforming or fitting in and stuff anymore. And what comes with that? More rumors, like they do to me. The current powers that be are going to make their life hard. But you have to be willing to go through the fire. Okay, so we got domestic wanting to show itself. At the bottom of the deck we got princess. Yeah, they're supposed to be living like kings and queens and prince and princesses. You're on the right team. You know, you have to allow yourself to feel and be in your freedom. It doesn't just come to you. So that's another female energy. I'm noticing that too. Are they like, I highly doubt that they would be all females, but that's the second time now that the feminine energy has come to the fore. Because I have masculine cards in these decks as well. Interesting. So let's see, what else does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? Three more. so God gave me the full message with the first deck, but it's like for those of you who think that it's a joke or something, God wanted to break it right down. So we got foreign. So what else does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? It's about foreign, so outside, not from here, not from somewhere, because where is here? Something is foreign is something that is not familiar. Okay. Strange. Okay, so we got janitor or cleaner, exactly. What does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? They're cleaners. They're here to clean up. So we got singer. The underlying issue is singing, like talking nicely. Singing is nice talking. Okay, conveying a message in a melodic, harmonic way. To beautician. So that's what they're here to do. They're here to help us clean up in a good way. They're here to be role models. Model. Peacemaker, exactly. They're here to model peacemaking. So they're here to teach us how to make peace. And we got president and CEO. Look at that. Top of the top. Okay? Show you how to be your best self. Then we got police coming in. How to police yourself to become your best self. Okay? They're here to help us clean up. So like I said, God gave us all the answers in this one, but God is breaking it down with all these other decks. So you can see it for yourself. Let's get the next message. I thought this would be longer. We got one more deck after this one. So they only fell from grace. They're not demons. They were just acting like it. Like most of y'all. Not me. Not me. I could proudly say, not me. I don't know about that life, okay? I'm trying to learn how to lie. It's a great skill to have. But I'm terrible at it right now. I'm trying to learn how to fake. Because it's a great skill to have. But right now I'm terrible at it. I am not good at that. I am good at being straight up, raw, straight no chaser. That's what I'm good at. You got something horrible to say? I'll say it for you. As long as it's the truth. What did you say, Malika?
That's facts.
I am somewhat diplomatic, though. I can say it in a nice way if the person deserves. But if they don't deserve, I can say it just straight up and not care. Because if they don't care, I don't care.
Honesty is the best policy.
That's right. 99.999% of the time. Honesty is the best policy. Sometimes it's the right time to lie. Woo. So let's see. What else does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? 2 more times, peoples. So I'm guessing the Anunnaki would be the type of people that the secret society would use because they're so brilliant and intelligent and they want to fit in, you know, so they'll just use their star qualities and their exceptional qualities for their dirty work. And then that gave the Anunnaki a dirty name. So what else does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? We got blood clots, so that's blockages. Okay. So this is all spiritual. Interesting. Okay, we have a mystery card. though they were supposed to be on top and they were at the bottom. So what else God wants us to know about the Anunnaki? We got loss of position. But they are coming, right? Oh wait, what's this? Oh, I thought it was a blank card. Loss of strength. My bad. So they lost their position, they lost their strength, and was being under people who were actually under them. And they lost their voice, so they had no power. Because you know, words are power, words, sound, and power. They had no say so as to what happened. They had to just go along with whatever orders were given to them. They fell from grace. And that caused a blockage, blood clot. It caused a fracture in their reputation. Fungal infection, because they were doing the dirty deeds of those who they gave power over them. Loss of intelligence. See, they gave up their crown so that they could fit in with these stupid people. Loss of ability. Yeah. So they had no power to do what they would otherwise do if they were moving off of their own intelligence and their own initiative. If they were the heads, they would move differently. But because they were not the head, they put themselves in the position of tail. They had no say so, so they just had to go along to get along. And the last deck. Let's see. What does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? The good thing is they're ready to clean up now, boy. And I guess that's why the secret society, or so-called Illuminati, has been losing so many valuable players. Because they're just not on with the shit anymore. Because it's like, if I could be one little girl out here doing this, okay, having this much courage and strength and intelligence and whatnot, it's like, how come more people can't do that? I know why. Because you are disconnected from your God. You have no confidence in your God. If you were confident in your God, you would move like I move. You wouldn't allow yourself to be taken over by people that are less than you. Because good over evil, right over wrong, light drive out darkness. If you truly believe that and acted like you believe that, you'd move more like me and the world would be more in its correct form. We would have heaven on earth more than we have hell on earth. Right now, we have largely hell on earth because too many people are in their negative vibration, carrying out negative orders. Whether it's orders from themselves or orders from somebody else. We're doing too many negative things. And that's why the world is the way that it is right now. We are one decision away. Look, destructive behavior. Exactly, too much destructive behavior. And that's why the world is the way how it is right now. So we all have ourselves to blame. Mostly y'all, not me. If the cap don't fit you, don't wear it. But I'm just saying. Okay? It's not what you want to do that's going to make the difference in life. It's what you actually do that make the difference. So it doesn't matter how great your intentions are, how much you wish you could make a different decision. If you choose to do the bullshit, then the bullshit is going to take root. Okay? It's going to create an effect, cause an effect. Because you did some bullshit, now we got more bullshit to deal with. So the less bullshit that we can commit is the more heaven we'll create on earth. Just like that. As simple as that. Do good. Wherever and whenever you can. Because I know it's hard to get out of badness once you've already gotten into it. Because it's hard to admit when you told a lie and shit like that. But if you don't have to, then please stop doing bad things. Stop carrying out negative orders and stuff like that. And you see our civil servants have a big role to play in the state of affairs when it comes to humanity right now. Y'all are major fuck-ups. And I don't like you. Because you're showing hatred to the people, including me. So you don't like us, we don't fucking like you either. I don't care how good your intentions are. Actions speak louder than words. If you do what the fuck you were hired to do, the world would be a better bumbleclad place. Stop the bullshit. Oh, I want to keep my job. I have rent to pay. I have family to feed. Yeah? And what about all the rest of us? We don't have rent to pay and family to feed too. We do. We fucking do. Bullshit decisions being made when you could definitely make better decisions. It's not that hard. But you want to allow yourself to be intimidated. Because you don't want to lose your job. So you fuck everybody over just so that you can keep money in your pocket. Everybody else must lose their roof over their head just so that you and your family can keep yours and go on holidays and buy expensive cars and whatnot. That sound like it make any sense to you? That sound honorable to you? That sound like you deserve our pity to you? That sound like you deserve our friendship and our love? Does that sound like somebody who deserves to be understood? No. It's bullshit. You need a different job. If you're not brave enough to fulfill the job that you should actually be fulfilling in your position, you need a different job. You sail with the ship, you sink with that motherfucking ship. Let me tell you that now. No excuses. You're one of them who persecute the people, who oppress the people. You carry out the orders. You promote their agendas. You're as guilty as them. And we hate you just as much as we hate them. Straight up. For a rascal paycheck, you create hell on earth for a bumbleclad paycheck. Like you can't do anything else. There's no other jobs out there for you. Don't worry. You sail with the ship, you're gonna sink with the ship. Things are about to be very different in the earth. Let me tell you that now. You sail with the ship, you will sink with the ship. 2 more times here. At the bottom of the deck, we got spend quality time with your parents. So what else does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? Is they spend time in contemplation with the Most High God. Parents. That's the parents that God is talking about. They have been spending time with their higher self, their higher energies. They have risen back to their rightful position. They're no longer under the influence of evil, no longer trying to fit in with these fools. So, what else does God want us to know about the Anunnaki? They're keeping calm and carrying on. They're like, okay, that happened, and now this is happening. Carrying on from their immature friends. Exactly. So they're no longer being influenced by these immature people, because at the bottom of the deck we got do not cave to peer pressure. They're not caving to that peer pressure anymore. Okay? And that's the end of that. So, to sum up this whole reading, they were led astray. through their desire to fit in and keep the peace with the fools that are around them. They step down from their high place to become one of us, lowly creatures. Okay? So they got involved in the partying, the drinking, the drugs, the assassinations, the oppression of the people, the fighting the innocent, the all the bad things that we do. Okay? Destroying Mother Earth, all these things. They were once there doing that, and they're not doing that anymore. So they're about to rise from whence they came, back to a state of divinity, back to a state of being in their higher consciousness. And they're willing to teach us as well. So I'd imagine they'll soon be getting their YouTube channels, if they don't already have their YouTube and their Facebook and whatever the social, healing our minds, thereby healing the earth. So, you are not wrong for thinking negatively about the Anunnaki, but just know that they have changed. They have found themselves again. They are rising to greatness again. So, thank you for watching. Until next time, my darlings, you take care of yourselves and each other. I'm not perfect, but I'm quite good. I'm not naughty. I don't like being naughty because I don't like being punished. Okay? So if I act like I don't do nothing wrong, it's because I hardly ever do things wrong for real. I ain't joking. I spend a lot of time and a lot of energy trying to do the right thing. Okay? It's no joke. Right? So, I am a lot more elevated than most people, and that's why a lot of people don't understand me. Because they don't know how I could be so forgiving, and how I could be so understanding, and how I could be so cautious, and how I could be so smart and all these things. I fucking work hard to be all these things. I ask God when I feel weak. I pay attention to God. I try to get things right. Because it's the right freaking thing to do. Simple as that. And that's what I want everybody to do. Because if more people were doing it, we would have more of a heaven on earth, like I said, rather than hell on earth. When I walk outside my door, there's too many fake people, too many people with bad intentions. I'm not one of those people. When people come across me, when I cross paths with somebody, they actually cross paths with a positive energy. And that's the difference. They cross paths with somebody who care. They cross paths with somebody who don't want to use them or abuse them. They cross paths with somebody who actually are willing to help them heal and understand and be happy. That's how I live my life. The world needs more people like me. I'm not perfect, but I'm damn good. I'm proud of it too. Sayonara.